calling me a star would be an understatement. Light years away, my presence today is greatly underrated.
What up, YouTube? This your boy Download back with another requested reply. This one is the Arabique Limelight Theif. And Arabique is a rapper from Kuwait that is a lot better than most rappers here in America. And to tell you the truth, I'm not surprised. I've been expecting overseas to overcome America when it comes to rap because it's becoming a lot like the NBA. Notice in the NBA that international players are starting to dominate that game. And it's because a lot of basketball players here in America want to be the flashy dudes. They want to be flashy with the dribble like hot sauce. While many basketball players overseas, like Manu Ginobili, can play the fucking game and put the ball in the hoop, which is why he's in the Western Conference Finals. And that applies to rappers because a lot of rappers, man, their only claim to fame today is a fucking ad-lib. What does that do when the point of the game is to make hot tracks? But he got a nice flow, excellent vocab, he got a message to tell people, and best of all, he makes good tracks. Like this EP is only 6 tracks. I can fuck with all 6. Now a message that he has in this EP is talking about jihad and basically trying to clarify the misconception that us Americans have on jihad. See, when most Americans think about jihad, they thinking of a terrorist bomber that got C4 strapped to their chest, when that is not what it is. He's saying jihad is basically non-violence, banding together to survive. And trust me, it's tough overseas, man, especially when it comes to religious beliefs. Like mass genocides happen. Everybody needs to sit back and look at the big picture. You cannot judge a group of people based upon the evils that are within it, because there's always going to be those select few people that's going to take the power of what a religious world has to offer and do negative with it. It's like judging the Catholic Church simply off the fact that there are many priests and such in it that use their influence to molest young kids. Basically, using that to label all the people that's involved with that religion is wrong, because there's a lot of people within every religion that just want to do good. But anyway, player, you are ready for some advanced work. And I'm going to start with the most important things that you need to work on. Number 1, first priority, get your promotion in order. Because right now, you're better than a lot of dudes out there. See, your promotion can make or break you. And I can't tell you specifically what you need to do because everyone has their own path. Everyone has what they need to do. But I can tell you some of the things that you need to look out for. First thing you need to look for when it comes to promotion is something cheap, very cheap, that you can get to new viewers all the time. An example of this is like some social media. The reason why you need it cheap is because you're going to have to do it every day, and expenses are going to add up. Next, it has to solely rely on you, because when you rely on anybody else for anything, it's a recipe for failure. And 3, it has to show signs of you getting success. Like you have to begin to see things like getting more fans, making a little bit more money. You have to see some progression within 6 to 8 months, or else you're going the wrong path. Now lyrically, what you can work on is your lyric transitions. Because when you rhyme, you typically rhyme with just one word. And then when you get done using up all the words that you got to rhyme with that one word, you jump to the next word. And this comes off a bit sloppy and a bit rough. There are many ways to go about it, but the way that I go about lyric transitions is introduce the next word that I'm about to rhyme with while I'm rhyming with the first one. It's almost my time. I'm about to shine. See, I don't give a damn. See, I'ma get mine. See, I do this for the fam and always go on grind. You don't know who I am because I never pushed them grounds, but I don't give a damn. You see what I did there? Now you have an excellent vocabulary, but that's just the first step of them lyrics, man. You can definitely do better by introducing some wordplay. Now here's an example of some wordplay. I got this from one of my favorite rappers out there. His name is Los. He said, I raised the bar like I'm working on my shoulders, my back. Niggas all in my lane, they get pulled to the shoulders and back. See, I came back to the show. just to show that I'm back. So nigga, back to the show. I show my back to them haters. You see what he's doing there? Basically using the same two words over and over, but it means something different every time. Then you can upgrade your punchlines. I'm sure everybody knows what punchlines are. And lastly, put in some metaphors. And if you want an example of some metaphors, go back to the beginning of this video, where I'm talking about how the NBA players are like the rappers. That's a metaphor. You can use that in your lyrics all the time, man. You incorporate all three of these at the same time, you become a great rapper. But definitely keep grinding, player, because you got a lot of potential.